How are you?
Hi. Hi. Do you know the one marketing channel that returns $42 for every $1 a business spends? Can you believe that? $42 for every $1. What is it? So if you're watching this now, put it in the comments. If you're on a replay, put it in the comments also. You got 3 seconds. What is it? One, two, three. Number one marketing channel with this kind of ROI. What is it, Kyle?
You know what? We're not going to keep you in suspense. It's email. Good old email marketing. It's the most misused, it's both underused, and it's overused at the same time. And today we're going to break down how would you actually accomplish this, because believe it or not, that $42 in sales for the $1 in marketing spend is average. People do much better than that. And if you can follow the three-step process we're going to lay out for you right now, you can do that. And you can do better than that. And it's just three simple steps. All right? So let's get right into it.
Let's
Let's jump
go.
in. All right. So here's the thing. Can you really earn $42 for every $1 you spend? Well, you can. But you need to remember one thing. Email is like what, Robin?
Dating.
Exactly. It is not a
A
booty
booty
call.
call.
Right? Now, booty calls, we all know what those are. That's right, right? You meet somebody, you're not that so interested in them, but you email them whenever you want to, you know what? You want to get a sale, right? So that's what a lot of business owners do. They email only when they want a sale, and it comes off as being a booty call, and they say, email doesn't work. It absolutely works, but you must treat it just like you would treat somebody that you were super attracted to and wanted to date. All right, so let's lay out this three-step process. What's number one?
Get a list going. You got to build a list and get people on it.
All right, number two?
Then you build relationships. So I don't know about you, but I like being going out to dinner, getting a gift, something,
Expensive.
a present, something I
It's pricey.
value. And number three is
You want to give them multiple chances to buy. Remember, people don't mind buying things. They don't mind you offering things through email at all. They do mind if it's the only thing that you're doing. Exactly. Same thing as the booty call. If that's all you're doing and you have no interest in doing anything else, you're not going to build any kind of relationship, and people are going to stop answering the phone, or in this case, they're going to stop opening your emails. But today we're going to take a really deep dive on this getting them on a list part. This step number one. That's where we're focusing today. So let's tackle that right now.
so what the way to do it is to actually have some kind of a magnet, just like in real life, a magnet attracts things to you. We're talking about a lead magnet, which is a small chunk, we'll call it a value, that actually solves a specific problem for your specific market, your customer, and your prospective clients. And you offer it in exchange for their email address. So they have to feel that it relates to them and that it's something that they want. So let's talk about some examples.
And we were and this is really key about this. You really want to start thinking in terms of what is the desired result that they want, not that you want for them. It's what do they want. We're going to show you some cool examples here. In fact, one of actually the most famous example that launched one of the first multi-million-dollar businesses online, we're about to show you. But first, let's just go over what are these different kinds of lead magnets. So let's start.
A lot of you will remember that you've given your email address for lots of things. So let's see. First, they have every single time you've done it. Think about it yourself. You've done it because they have given it, somebody's asked you that they're and promised you that they're going to give you something that you really want, something of value. So if it could be for a product company or retailer, coupons, offers, an ability to join some kind of a VIP loyalty program. If you're in the knowledge business, you could be providing information in lots of different ways: ebooks, case studies, even examples in the form of a checklist, cheat sheets, swipe files, toolkits, or even where you help do it for you, the do it for you one, templates. We're going to show you an example of that. Free trials. If you're in the tech business and you've got a platform, you might give a free demo. And then some people actually offer assessments and audits, like let me give you a free analysis of your website, webinars and recorded trainings. All of these things are incredibly valuable. For example, the budget spreadsheet. An accountant can do that. He can send that out, and all of a sudden you're interested in saying, maybe this person really believes and cares about me. The bottom example is a fitness instructor giving all kinds of great free videos on how to get in shape for running.
And remember, this is what's cool about the bottom one is he's actually giving training drills for competitive runners. So he's not just saying, hey, get in shape. That's not very specific. But competitive running drills that will help you compete, that's specific. That's a specific thing for a specific market. All right, so let's talk about the most famous of all lead magnets, or one of the originals, the OG, if you will. This is called the KISS test. This is done by a man named Eben Pagan, who built one of the first million-dollar businesses, multi-million-dollar businesses online using this exact lead magnet, which is the one about answering your audience's burning questions. In his case, he was coaching men who wanted to get more dates. And a big question they had on their mind is, when is a girl ready to be kissed? I don't want to be like a creep, and I don't want to be a prude. How do I know? I don't want to lean in and have her go, ew, right? So this is the moment that he decided he was going to give a lead magnet, and this is exactly what he did. Now, we don't have the form anymore because this is way old, over 20 years old. We do have what he gave them. And if you notice, if you think to yourself, you know what, I can't build an ebook, I can't do this. All this is a paragraph. And he used this paragraph to build a multi-million-dollar business by answering a burning question. Now, the next one is done by Digital Marketer, and that's what?
That is actually goes beyond just a paragraph. And what it's saying is we know how hard certain things are. So, for example, Facebook advertising. So we're going to do some of the work for you. You give us your email address. We're going to give you templates that have been tried, true, tested by us as a trusted authority. Everybody loves that. And you have that. A lot of you have all of these examples that, and certainly we can help you put them together into something that is of value to your prospects.
All right, next. Here we go with, this is somebody, Nomadic Matt. He's some kind of a travel kind of blogger. And he put who doesn't want free flights and accommodations? You want them?
Oh, I love it.
Of course. So this is just a simple thing, a little ebook that he did. He gives you reasons for it, and this did extremely well for Nomadic Matt. So those people in the travel industry that think I can't do anything, yes, you can.
I remember getting on someone's list because they offered me the ability to learn how to go and get a first-class airline ticket when you only paid for coach. It was a whole booklet on how to do it. I love it. I still have it.
See, and it works. See, it works on all of us, right? Because these are informations that we all want. Now, the next one here is kind of a fun one for those of you who have a service business who think, okay, this doesn't apply to me. I cut trees. Well, these guys went and they got with a bunch of tree people across the country, and they did a lead generation site. Just said, hey, put in your zip code, and we'll give you trusted tree people in your area, right? And so they are building up a huge database, a national database for people who need to have their trees looked at to either be cut down or pruned or whatever they need. But that's the power of this. So you can use this for almost just about any kind of business. You can use it. I used to have a cabinet tree person that we built her list by giving step-by-step on how to remodel your kitchen, right? We had 7 steps. It was a 38% of people who hit that page gave us their email address. This works.
And when you get those email addresses, they're golden because this is the way you can continue to work with your customers. We're going to talk about segmentation in another session. And it's fantastic because that email list you can use for remarketing exercises on Facebook and all of the other social media sites. It's a perfect custom audience. That's why we really need to get those emails.
And remember, you've probably heard, people don't buy on the, 1% of people buy the first time they hear your thing. Well, how do you follow up with them? You follow up with them with email. That's one of the best ways to do it. And you can follow up with them over and over again for almost no money at all. That's why people are able to generate $42 in sales for every $1. You hear about, it takes 6 times or 16 times. It doesn't matter. Email gives you that ability to follow up so you can make the sale by nurturing.
Now, don't forget, email is only one of what we have 72 ways that you can market
right.
your business.
We got 72 ways. We got, actually, if you go here to grownowmarketing.net, 72 ways to double your sales with those little hyphens, those nasty hyphens. Take a screenshot of this, or we'll put it in the comments as well. All right, and you can actually get all 72 ways. An email's just one, but we got a lot more for you.
All right, so let's summarize on what mistakes people should avoid making. when they think about creating lead magnets?
One is, remember, be specific. It's a specific thing that your audience wants,
With
not
a
just
nice
what you
hook,
want.
like how do you kiss, or how do you know when to kiss?
Exactly, that's a good one. Right, so this is exactly what you're doing. A specific thing that leads to the desired end result of your perfect customer. Number 2.
Personalize. Don't forget, every single one of the email marketing programs has that ability to put someone's personal name in it.
Exactly. Number 3.
Don't forget the welcome series. What's that?
All right, so a welcome series. You know that people who get a welcome series, now all that is a series of emails that goes out when somebody first gets on your list. It's like the welcome wagon comes to your neighborhood, same thing, but it's done through email. People who get that are 320% more likely to buy from you. This is the national statistics on this. 320%. If I said to you, I can increase your sale, I give your customers 320% chance more likely of buying your stuff, and all you got to do is send out an automated welcome series.
Fantastic.
Wouldn't you do it?
You got it. You
All right.
got it. And
So that's
finally, no. Finally,
we got another one?
don't act sketchy.
Yeah, don't act sketchy.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't be sketchy. Don't ask for that.
Don't
You
do
know
the booty
what?
call.
Before you're ready. Anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget, next week, don't you hate it when you get these crazy emails, especially in LinkedIn, these LinkedIn messages that say, buy from me, I've got the best thing, and you're
when they
in some
don't know
other
you.
country, they don't know you, they're from another country, they misspell your name. No. Cold emails are not the way to get business today. And next week, we're going to talk about the secret to actually warming up sales leads using social media and our techniques of social selling. So be sure to join us. And don't forget, we are Adman and Robin, dedicated to superpowering your
business.
marketing.
And marketing.
Business marketing.